see what I'm doing. So this is my now second time recording this because my phone decided to shut off, like, you little a-hole. It's probably because I had the flash on and it was taking all the battery. Oops. But I am doing a question and answer video that I held on Facebook and Instagram. The very first question is from Tori. There was more to your name and I was too lazy to write it. I am so sorry. But it was, do you love to dance, Kai? Yes, I love to dance. There you go, there's a little dance. The next question is from Draws Shit. Love the name, by the way. That's me. I draws shit all the time. Was your name always Kai? Or what was it at first? Kai has had 7 versions. I did it again. 7 versions. I'll go more into that question later on because I know it's there. I made Kai and I started using the name Kai 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know. I've gone by it for a while. Kai was, however, my first persona, so yes, that was my first name in the fandom, I guess. Even though I wasn't part of the fandom until about 2 years ago. Almost 3? 2.5 years? Maybe? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, 2.5 years. There you go. And yeah, that's the name I've gone by. Toriel Dreamer, I think that's what that says. I can't see it, it's too far. It was like, who was your inspiration for making fursuits? I'm going to be honest here, because I don't know how to answer this. I cannot say anybody is my inspiration for making suits, because I wanted to get a suit from, I think it was Mischief Makers a while ago, and my parents would not let me. They said, you have the skills, you make your own fursuit. So I went, why not? Made my own fursuit. He wasn't the best. I mean, he was actually pretty good for a fursuit. His eye was just kind of... I just got fur all in my mouth doing that. Oops. But yeah, oh well. Next question is, are you going... No, it's not. I lied. Next question is from Pixie something. I can't read it no matter how close I put it to my face. And it says, are you aware of your improvements with every suit? No. I am not aware of any improvements at all. When I made Barry, which was my first suit, his eye was tilted. But I liked him for the most part, other than his shaving. But I mean, he was my first suit. You can't really... Yeah. My next suit after that was another version of Kai. He was a saber-toothed snow leopard. And he looked like a Chinese dragon. Oops. But, I mean, he looked better than Barry with shaving and detail and all that. His eyes were just... I don't know what I did wrong there. But he was okay. I built Cupid the same time I built Kai. I just did not do anything to Cupid until about my 6th or 7th suit, so I count him far back like that. And I'm alright with him, okay? I furred him after Shiro, and I do not like him. Shiro was the suit... He was either 4 or 5, I don't remember. I feel like I'm missing a suit in here. I like Shiro. I love Shiro. I love how he turned out. He's amazing. Ever since I made him, I honestly don't think my suits are getting better. I don't like how Crash turned out. I don't like how Kai turned out. Everyone says they love Kai. I don't like how he turned out. His eyes are better than the rest. That's about it. His eyes still aren't the best, but they're still okay, I guess. Uh, um, but yeah, I don't think my suits are getting better. I just feel like they're having a downfall after I made Shiro, so that's just my honest opinion on my suits. Apparently people love how my suits are, so okay to you. The next question is from FurryCuzPan808. Do you plan on going to more cons? Which ones? And Morgan Fursuit Fanatic. Are you going to Midwest Fur Fest? Answering them both at the same time because they're both con questions. The only cons I go to are in Virginia. So far, the cons I go to annually are FursonaCon, NecoCon, ShoboCon, and Fantasy. Fantasy and ShoboCon probably aren't heard of because they're small cons in a library. Oh well. But those are the only cons I have ever been to. So, I mean, I try. So no, I'm not going to Midwest Fur Fest. I will try one day in the future, but as of now, I do not travel out of Virginia to go anywhere. I do not have the money to get hotels or anywhere to stay, so no money for food, so I don't go to conventions out of state. Sorry, it's hot in here. I already recorded this once and my phone was a a-hole. Next question is from Crybunny. Where do you get your inspiration to make so many new characters? Crash, random character. Cupid, random character. Both made out of boredom. I don't remember most of my Sona's names. I'm horrible at this. Shiro was made because I love red pandas and fennec foxes. So I went, mix them all together. Kai, he's changed so much. But for him now, it's because I love African wild dogs. So I looked at a couple pictures of African wild dogs and took markings from each one and put him together. The other versions of Kai are because I loved saber-tooths, and then the last version of Kai was because I loved snow leopards. So, yeah, I guess it just depends on the species. I base them off of what the species looks like sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. The other one is from, sorry if I say this wrong, I can't see it. It looks like Raylan the Candy Spirit. Yes, I think so. I lost it. Who is your main Sona, and what is their personality? Kai. He doesn't have a personality yet. It's just me. I don't really change much when I get in my suits. I mean, sometimes I do, I guess. People say I act more childish, but I mean, it's a fursuit. You're supposed to act more childish, and it's cute. Where's my ear? Oh, it's the ear I broke. Yeah, I'm fixing that. And does Kai prefer cake or ice cream? You know Kai prefers that cake. No, I'm joking. But yes, I prefer cake over ice cream because my mouth is sensitive. And so it hurts to eat ice cream, but I love ice cream. But cake doesn't hurt me, so I like cake more. Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm in fursuit and I can't grab stuff like that. Next question is from Lex DeLorean. And I know she only asked this because we talked about it in a Skype call. Kai has had 6 or 7 versions of him. He started off as a girl. He started off as a stolen character. I'm not lying there. I do not steal characters anymore. I legit took a character and changed the color of the stripes and the main fur color and the eyes And I have not done that since I did that. I made him like 5 years ago. He was not a persona. Once I joined the fandom, I changed him. I changed him drastically. I changed his colors a little bit. I made them darker. I took away a color. I remade him again. He was all female this time. I'm used to calling him him, so I can't really say she or her, but I can try. Her colors got darker. Her her markings changed again. Her eyes colors changed. One was gray, one was red. The last version of him, because this is where he turned into a guy. He turned into a guy because everyone drew him as a guy, and I drew him as a guy because I can't draw feminine bodies, no matter how hard I try. He became a snow leopard. He had a new color. His eyes were still the same. He was blind in one eye. He wore a eye patch. He had all these markings. He had like 1,000 markings. Kill me now. He had 108 on his head. His head. My God! I hand sewn them all onto a suit. Because I'm crazy. Ah! Anywho, this is the Kai now. It is because I love African wild dogs. His name was not going to be Kai, but then I could not come up with the name, so therefore he became Kai. Oops. Breathe in fur. My hair's in my eyes. I can't see anymore. Sorry. Ruining magic. The next question is from somebody on Facebook. It is from Chris, and he was like, how do you deal with people who hate furries? I don't know people that hate furries. I haven't dealt with them. I've dealt with people that don't like my tail. And I just kind of glare at them or I don't acknowledge them because I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? Now, when people just lift my tail up, I make perverted jokes and I went, oh my. Yeah, and if it's a guy, I go, that's gay. It's fun. I love people that hate furries. I love fucking with them. It's so fun. My hair's in my eyes again! I marked this one as anonymous because a couple people asked it, so I put my paw on backwards. Went ahead and labeled it as anonymous. I'm swallowing fur, it's gross. When did you first become a furry and why? The other one is, what got me into the fandom? When I went to NecoCon 16, I went up to this girl. She was in a fursuit. I had no clue what a fursuit was. I had no clue what she was. She was just adorable. So I was like, can I get a picture? And yeah, she didn't bring me into the fandom though. She was the first furry I ever met. I think. She's the first one that I remember at least. Just act like my head's still on, okay? Later that night, I had found Milo the otter. Some of you might know him. Maybe not. I'm dying in here, okay? I saw him, and I asked for a picture, and he squeaked at me. He said yes. I didn't know it was him that squeaked. I just thought I heard something. So I took the picture, and I said, thank you. He then squeaked, you're welcome. And me and my friend went into the stores at NecoCon, then we came back out, and I was like, wait a second. He's the one that squeaked. And I went to go get a hug or something, or a picture with him. He was gone. That's so sad. I don't think I've seen him since. I might have. I have not seen him in suit, though. I have not seen him since I started making suits. I have made suits for a little bit over a year, because I know people are going to ask that later, so... So my family just called me once, and I already forgot where I was in recording. Crap. I was explaining why I became a furry, yes? I think. Yeah, I pretty much explained that though. I loved him, he was adorable. I went and I started researching what he was, and here I am now. My opinion on popufurs? I have friends that are popufur. I talked to some of them. I've talked to telephone a little bit. I don't know, Sparks. I don't know what to call them anymore, so I know they're popufur. I've talked to, I don't know who I've talked to. Anywho, they're people, I'm a person. They get more fame than me, but I mean, I don't want to be popufur. I don't know why anyone would want to be popufur. I mean, if I become popufur, then I become popufur. Ooh. I probably won't. Anywho. But, I mean, they're just people and they're getting too much attention. They have white nights. They can't do anything. People follow them into headless lounges. People take pictures of them without permission. And then again, that happens to any fuzzy butt. All this stuff happens to them and they can't really do anything. I mean, I don't want to become popufur. I don't want to be stalked a whole con. I don't want my con to be ruined because I have people following me. I won't be able to do anything. I mean, I really don't see why anyone would want to be popufur. That's just my opinion, though, you know. Salem asked, favorite hybrid or fantasy fursona? This might sound weird, but I saw it a while ago, and it was literally the cutest thing I had ever seen. It was a spider cat. It was a cat with 8 legs, and it was just adorable. I loved it. I believe it was only a cat with 8 legs. I don't remember who made it. I know I wanted to make one, but I couldn't even draw a fursona that had 4 legs, let alone 8 legs. So I didn't make one. I should have, though. It would have been... They're just so cute. I know that sounds weird because I hate spiders, but I love cats. And it was adorable. Anywho, I got a question from Kat, and they said, how hard is it to make a fursuit? It depends. Oh, that's bad. It depends what you're making on a fursuit. Hands are pretty easy as long as you pattern it correctly and actually add enough fur so they're not tight and can't do anything. Tails have to be one of the easiest things. I have seen a couple people mess up tails. I don't know how they do it. I mean, you draw a thing on paper, you cut it out, and you cut out templates, and you put it on fur, and then you cut out the fur, sew it together. It's not that hard. Feet. I have one somewhere. I think it's here. No, that's just the fabric to it. Where'd my foot go? Right there. I dropped it. Feet. I hate them. I hate making feet. I hate them. I hate them. Ugh! Feet are the hardest thing for me to make. They stress me out a lot, and they shouldn't. I don't like making them. But feet are needed for a full suit. And that's what Kai's about to become. So I'm making his feet. He's got giant toes right here. Anywho. Heads. Heads stress me out too. They stress me out more than they should. I do not like making heads, but I love making heads. I'm addicted to making fursuit heads. I had a pyramid of them a while ago. I don't anymore. I've sold most of them. And yeah. Sorry, I'm dying again because I'm talking so much. But they're okay. The hardest parts for me to make on a fursuit head are the eyes and the ears. But I'm getting better with the ears and the eyes. So they'll be pretty easy soon. Hopefully. So all those questions are finished. I've got a couple more. I wrote it all in Sharpie. My favorite and least favorite parts of the fandom. I forgot who asked that. I accidentally did not write down your name. My favorite part of the fandom is the fursuits. I love seeing fursuits. They vary so much. And I love what they look like. They're just. Yes! My least favorite part of the fandom is all the drama. I'm tired of drama. I've had people try stealing my company stuff and they sell it for either cheaper or the same price and their suits look worse. And it puts a bad reputation on me even though my suits aren't the best. But still, it's ruining my reputation and I'm not about to change everything about me for somebody else. So I didn't do that. I've had people copy my characters. I don't like that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes their art getting stolen. That makes me sound like a hypocrite because I used to always copy art. I don't copy anymore. I can't stand it. Where the hell did my sketchbook go? It's somewhere right here. Is this my sketchbook? Yes. I can't stand for it to be copied. I gotta take this off real quick. I drew this picture the other day in class because we were giving presentations. Look, I drew a headshot of Taylor. I don't know where my camera is. And Taylor loves it. I haven't gotten around to finishing it. My vision's fogging. I drew this picture in class the other day. I think it was yesterday. And I don't want it to get stolen, but I feel like it will. This is one of my best pieces. I mean, I literally started sketching it before we had to do a presentation in class. And my partner called me up and said it was our turn. And I didn't want it to be our turn. And I had already had his body drawn. And after that, I drew the classroom around it. I think this is my schoolwork, oops. Like, I love that art so much, and I don't want it to get stolen. I know people don't like their art being stolen. I hate how much drama's in this fandom. It's so stupid. I hate people hating on other fursuits. I hate people hating on me because I say something about another fursuit. I was getting attacked by people because I told somebody that their fursuit, kids weren't coming up to it because it was a modified Halloween mask. If it's a Halloween mask, it's supposed to look scary. Kids don't want to go up to something that looks scary. I mean, some do. There's some weird kids like that. But I know I've been terrified of Halloween things up until until like 3 years ago. And I know that's bad. Kind of, but I've just been terrified of stuff like that. I'm still terrified of Chucky dolls. I am so terrified of them. Someone was giving out full-size candy bars if you walk through their yard. There was a Chucky doll beside the candy bars. So guess who didn't go through the yard to get a candy bar? Me! I'm so serious, that's a true story. So yeah, I hate the fandom. I hate so much about the fandom. All the drama in it. I've wanted to leave so much, but I love the fandom at the same time. I have friends that keep me in it. But I don't like how much drama's in it. I don't like how I get attacked in it. This fandom, a lot of people have hated me in this fandom, and I've tried getting a better reputation in it. And I guess I kind of am, but I don't like the fandom. There's something else I'm going to add at the end of this video before my shout out about the fandom that I don't like. And I know other people don't either. Ozzy asked me... Crap, I can't see it. Who got me into the fandom? I kind of already said that. Oops. Nuke asked me my favorite suitor, the motivation in the fandom. The motivation is my friends in the fandom. My favorite suitor is Hogwash, just because he's adorable. And I love his dancing, but he's adorable. Him or Strobes. I like him also. Because he's adorable. And he's a cat. I like cats. Salem also asked me. I think it's the same Salem. I don't remember. The favorite thing about Kai and my least favorite thing about Kai. Favorite thing about Kai? I love his species. He's so amazing. I love his tail so much. Yeah, I can't say what all I love about him. I'm in the process of making his full suit. The box is right there somewhere. It's got all the fur in it. I love Kai. I love his paws. I like his feet. When they'll be finished, I'll love them. So I've put the pattern over it and it looks great. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. I don't like his feet. My least favorite thing about him has to be all his markings. Because I'm gonna hand sew all of them. And I'm not up for that, but I am up for that at the same time. That was my last question, other than my biggest pet peeve. Which I guess this counts as a pet peeve, I don't know. But I don't like how I can have a suit like this. Oh, I can't say like this because I don't like the suit. How I can have a really good suit that has been shaved, that has the fur going the right way, that has good eyes, that has good ears, and everything just looks so good on it. And I'm so proud of the suit. They have prices, and my prices are below what they should be, but I keep making them lower. Just a little bit. They get lower sometimes, and then I bring them back up, because it's not enough for me to make somebody a fursuit. Someone's getting a fursuit from me, it's over there somewhere, for $150. It's just a head, but it was $150, and I spent all the money getting supplies and all that for it. Now my price is raised for a head to $250. Should be enough for it, but I don't know. Right now it's gonna stay there. I saw someone sell a head for $400. $400! The fur wasn't shaved. There was fur going the wrong way. I mean, my heads are $250 and I can't sell them. But the people that have, I don't want to call them horrible, but people that don't have the best suits can sell. People can use cheap quality fur and have the same prices as me, and they can sell. I can't sell a suit. I've gotten one commission. One. It is not done yet. It's over there. I had another commission. They were getting a head and paws for me. I spent extra money on fur to get their stuff for it, even though I already had some of the fur. I was like, I'll get new stuff, and I'll send you all this, yada yada yada, and I had all this stuff planned. I made them a surprise, and they took their money back when I was working on their suit. I mean, their suit became Kai. I was just about to fur their suit, and they took their money back. And they put my family in debt and PayPal and all that. And I couldn't use PayPal anymore because they took their money back from us, and we had already spent it on supplies. Because, like I said before, my prices were too low. Now, they're back up. I still can't sell suits! Ah! I want to sell suits! I love making suits, and I can't sell them. It upsets me, because I can't make them for other people, and I keep making them for myself, and I don't have money to keep making them for myself. So I make them for close friends, and they don't pay me! So, I mean, I hate it. But yeah, I'm done with this video. Bye. Oh, snap, I'm stuck.